whip with the bricks and I don't break the door. Turn the whole top floor to up. 100 racks and one, two about to flood that.
Outside of Los Angeles, last stop in town before I hit the road, and it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. And she said, I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung a heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to glow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician. And if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love with you, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. Oh, you're all I need to know. Oh, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need.
We bled up, bled up, bled up, bled up. We bled up, bled up, bled up, bled up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch with my hater. Service can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? No, you wanna see more, but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch of my haters.
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock the do that? No, and I went tour.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Kansas City. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
At his 49-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. Jaquan Jackson deep to return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Mike zero!
Motion man is Rice. Here's Levis to open with a pass. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Makes the score, Chiefs 14, Texans nothing. Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
49, Mike 49.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Marked in on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Here comes Mitchell on the toss to the right. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Gain of 6.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the 1st down.
They go play action with Levis. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Back to throw. Flushed to, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops, and that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points. Give the ball back to your offense and see if they can start chipping away.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Ready up!
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Gonna get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he's gonna take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Texans 7. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
40-yard line.
Here we go. 72.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
That is on the 49-yard line.
One quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, the tight end, Mitchell Evans. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the former Sun Devil is Cam Scatterboot. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. A tackle there by Michael Hall. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Set. Liking 18.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboot. And he will score! Cam Scatterboot. Touchdown, Kansas City.
This has to be a defensive breakdown. Like I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections, because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. It's second down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go.
On second down, Levis. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
First down, Houston.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Chiefs' 14-yard line.
Like 90. 18. Touch.
Now, Levis. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Here we go. 18.
Stevenson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 line. Nice. Rig alert. Rig alert. Warrior 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. And the Texans will have great field position right around midfield.
Take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
On play action, here's Levis. Now he'll air one out. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel.
Levis's pass
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Still fighting for yards, and he lost the football. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
You have to appreciate the effort of the ball carrier. I mean, how many tackles did it seem like he broke on that run? But so often we see it, Mike, time and time again. The more these guys fight for extra yards, they're fighting and clawing for every inch. That ball just gets a little lower and a little looser. And the way these guys are taught now on defense, if you don't have great ball security, they are going to attack it. And in this case, they're able to pop it loose and come up with a big takeaway.
The 17-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
49, Mike, 49.
To throw is Levis. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Mike, 49.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal, now it's from the 6-yard line. From the gun, it's Levis. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. They'll run. Stevenson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
18. Down, 22 Rita.
Now Mitchell. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This about as short as you can get. Carty's kick is good. And the Texans are able to get it back within a score.
17.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Levis to throw it here on first down. Rice open. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready? 70, go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
19, sorry, 7 Pirates.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's tipped and intercepted. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have to just pass the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Like 54, like 54.
In motion, Reed. Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. Rolling right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and 6.
Like 46, like 46. 22 window, 22 window.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
It was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready. Here we go. 7. Hawk 7.
look to throw. That's a short one, caught by Lovely. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Now give on the ground, and good hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, like 13, like 13. And 24 Linda, green.
Motion man is Rice. On 1st down, Levis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. James Pierce in on the tackle. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Like 13, like 13.
He'll get this out wide.
Levis's pass complete to Jaden Reed. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Here's Levis. That's complete to Rice. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here's Levis.
First down.
They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tonight. Tracy. Tonight. 22 Linda.
Levis to throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. And he will get into the end zone. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Houston. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboard. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward and will give him 4 yards.
30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now, faking the give. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Got it. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a 3rd. So good decision. Just throw it away.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Levis. That's over the middle to the tight end, Bellinger. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now 2nd and inches. They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Will Levis sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and less than a yard.
The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. To return, it is Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
43-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. They'll keep it on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Now, on 2nd and long. He'll run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. They'll stick to the ground. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
2nd and 3.
And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to win the game. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
A 27-yard attempt.
This kick is good, and the Chiefs will move out in front, 27-24. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?